It's been very difficult with, if not impossible, with apps in general. Retro OG-san, hello and welcome. Don't think there was context. Thank you for that. I thought I'd missed something. Retro OG-san, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for the kind raid there. We don't have seagulls attacking Yoda. We've got seagulls attacking a couple viewers over here. Yoda used to be there, but he got replaced with some real peoples. Retro OG-san, what brings you here? The birds. Yep. You gotta watch out; they'll knock you in your coconut. Birds, stop it now. What were you up to? And what brings you over to these parts? I've got a work in progress Lego City type thing. I'm just working in one little corner of it at the moment. Long time lurker. Okay. Right on. Impressed with my stuff. I appreciate that. This is definitely not impressive stuff, in my opinion. The stuff that I'm working on right now, because this whole place is such a mess. It is a shameful mess. Everything is a work in progress to an extreme degree, much more than it's supposed to be. Ah, you were doing some Lego tonight? Right on. What were you building? My city space is something that I need to put a lot more time into, a lot more work into. But the main thing that I do is reviews. So on the Twitches I do builds, and then on the YouTubes I do reviews, and that's highly prioritized. So the fun stuff, the custom stuff, doesn't get as much attention, has never gotten as much attention as it deserves. Maybe within the next year, that'll shift a little bit more in the correct direction. Also love trains. Okay. N scale. Mainly. Gotcha. Entire Lego train thing is amazing. Well, thank you. Doing the haunted house. Haunted house. Haunted house. The ride. The drop ride? Or is it the Monster Fighters thing? The one for theme park stations. Gotcha. Keep in mind that if you haven't gotten to the chain yet, when you get to the chain needs to be horrifically tight, incredibly uncomfortably tight. Where on that back, when you're putting the links together for the first time, it's going to be like several inches apart, and you need to stretch it that much. It needs to feel like you're going to rip some Lego apart. Because if it's not ridiculously tight, it's going to have all kinds of problems. Counting the links is going to be annoying, but it's important. But even after you've counted and done exactly what they said, if the whole thing is not smooth, the way that it runs, if you hear a lot of knocking, if it gets caught along the way, the carriage in the elevator shaft, take a link out, pull it apart. Make sure it doesn't fall down. It's very easy for that whole thing to fall down. Just keep in mind, keep as much of the chain in the back as possible, or keep as much of the chain hanging down over the top as possible. Because if you get it to this point, all the rest of the chain is going to pull it, and then you have to refeed the whole thing. It's a pain in the butt. The most important thing is to get it ridiculously tight, where it's like, I got one side of it on there. They don't tell you that. Lego has all these rules about being careful with the